Dr. John Drotter. John Drotter is the principal of Milton High School. I'm Mary Gormley, the superintendent of the Milton Public Schools, and this is Drew Eckelson, the principal of the Tucker Elementary School. Last night, late yesterday afternoon, we were contacted by the Milton Police, who told us there was a tragedy involving Milton children, Milton families. We all came together at Milton High School, and we have been made aware that Princesse Revelus, who is a senior at Milton High School, has been killed by Kerby Revelus, and Saraphina Revelus is at the Tucker Elementary School. She's been injured. Late last night, we went into the hospital. Obviously, we couldn't see her, but for her family to know a sign of support. Bianca Revelus is 5 years old. Her mother, Miss Revelus, actually went to the Tucker the other day to get her kindergarten registration papers, and she too has been killed. Last night, we all met. We called every teacher at the high school and the Tucker school. This is a longtime Milton family. When I was an elementary principal, I had Kerby in my elementary school. We brought the team together this morning. We did conference calls with Maria Trozzi from the Good Grief Center at Boston Medical, with the teachers at the particular levels, and with the PTO leaders. And between 1 and 3 o'clock today, Dr. Drotter has opened the high school for grief counseling. Tomorrow, both principals will meet with their teachers before school and equip them with the facts and information that they need to work with their children during the day, their students. And then tomorrow night, we encourage the entire community, parents, community members, anyone interested. The press is invited. Maria Trozzi, as I said, has been at Columbine, and she's going to do an evening for parents. Questions age appropriate, how you talk to your children about these issues, what to expect in the days and weeks to come, if a child wants to talk about it, doesn't want to talk about it, and equip the home to deal with this tragedy in the days and the weeks to follow. But our goal today is to work with high school students and to work with our staff so they're ready to support the children tomorrow morning.
She uses Princess, that's her name, Samantha Princesse Revelus. So we do, and she was a wonderful student, one of, a student that was engaged in the school, very successful. She's an honor roll student, a great worker, all around sweet kid, quiet, but involved and engaged, and be dearly missed by all the staff and all the students at the high school. She's part of the poetry club, and they were gearing up to they have a poetry jam every year, which is amazingly well attended. Draws a tremendous group. And also part of the 3 Cs, which is the Caribbean Cape Verdean Club at the high school. And she's part of, they're putting on a fashion show coming up, and she was part of that. And, Saturday morning she was here practicing for that event too. Nothing, no, there had been nothing that, brought this to anybody's radar. I think it's an incomprehensible tragedy that people just can't even understand it or get their minds out how something like this can happen. And we have no idea. No one could foresee something as horrendous as this. The key is that, with the support of the community, the teachers, with their fellow classmates, to understand that there is maybe no understanding on this, that, to feel sad, to feel upset, to feel the sadness for the family and for your own loss, that's all understandable and part of a grieving process. So to help, students get through the grieving process and to support them and their families, and it is our goal.
To make them also realize that they're safe. Maria Trozzi was just dealing upstairs with the teachers, that they're safe. This is a horrific deed, but you're safe when you go home.
Yeah, I'm the principal of Tucker School, where Saraphina is a student. She's affectionately referred to as the mayor of Tucker School. She shares just a wonderfully close relationship with the teachers and staff of our school. I have a very good relationship with her and her family. She's in our thoughts and our prayers right now. The one thing that I know about Saraphina is that she's unbelievably resilient, and we know that she is going to just be a fighter and really work through this process, and we're going to be here every step of the way to support her.
All of the Tucker teachers, it shows how the families involved try to travel into the hospital last night, but we told them that they wouldn't be able to see her, so the administrators went to the hospital just for the family to know that we're here when they want us.
Yeah, he's been out of high school for a while, and there's no understanding, and, you know, I'm sure the family's just as confused as everybody else how anything like this can happen. That just adds to the tragedy of it.
Was he a graduate of Milton High?
He had left Milton High School during his high school years, so I think he ended up, I'm not sure, graduating where.
This is Sue Scheibel, staff reporter for the Patriot Ledger and Gatehouse Media New England. For more coverage, see today's edition of the Patriot Ledger or go to patriotledger.com.